Huwag yung kayong magkadisgrasyahan tayo niyan. Sinasabi ko madidisgrasya kayo. At madidisgrasya kayo. Hindi ako urong dito. And I said, I would stake my honor, my life, and even the presidency.
Duterte.
Ikaw ang Pangulo para sa pagbabago. Sawa na ang bayan ko sa magnanakaw na tao.
Kindly sit down. Thank you. You know, I was told that I cannot entertain media questions because we are running late. But because you are here, beautiful ladies, we can have until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Executive Secretary Salvador Medaldia, Foreign Affairs Secretary Alan Peter Cayetano, members of the Justice Secretary Minardo Guevara and the other members of the Cabinet, Senator Richard Gordon, honorable members of the House of Representatives, Manila International Airport Authority General Manager Eddie Monreal, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte, officials of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the Philippine National Police, our local and elected government officials are here with us this afternoon, fellow workers of government, mga kababayan. I leave today for landmark visits that underscore our vision of our country, to responsible member of the world community, a Philippine that is friend to all and enemy to no one. Upon invitation of the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, I shall undertake an official visit to Israel from September 2 to 5. I don't know if it is mentioned in the letter. We have about 28,000 Filipinos in Israel, and there are 48,000 Filipinos in Jordan. And without mentioning anything, there is a volatile situation there, and we have to be sure that our citizens are fully protected. My schedule will be full. I shall seek to reaffirm the ties between our peoples and made more significant by a meaningful shared history. At the same time, I shall seek to have a robust relationship that looks forward to broader cooperation on a broad range of mutually important areas: defense and security, law enforcement, economic development, trade, investments, and labor. Upon the invitation of His Majesty, King Abdullah II, I shall likewise undertake an official visit to the Kingdom of Jordan from September 5 to 8. The agenda is promising as I seek to renew relations with the country and people which have the common aspirations. Certainly, I look forward to discussing ways and advancing cooperation in the key areas of improving defense and security, sustaining growth, addressing transnational crime, intensifying trade and investment, and enhancing labor cooperation. I shall seek to fully maximize economic cooperation and realize trade potential with both Israel and Jordan. A business delegation from different sectors of the Philippine economy will be there in order to explore the diverse trade and investment opportunities that makes in Jordan and Israel more tempting to offer. Of course, we will invite their business leaders to look at our own rich market potential. With more than 2 million Filipinos in that region, I intend to emphasize the great importance that the Philippines attaches to maintaining peace and stability in the region. In my meeting with the Filipino communities, I shall renew my pledge to do my utmost to bring the change we desire in our country, in ourselves, and as a people. I will ask them to continue to be our partners for growth, progress, and change. In these official visits, I shall continue to be guided by my mandate to uphold and protect the national interests of the Philippines. The Philippines share with all countries the desire for a stable and secure world. In our efforts to strengthen the bonds of friendship and amity with our partners around the world, we shall be guided by our Constitution and laws as well as our international commitments in support of efforts and initiatives, including the two-state solution towards the attainment of just and lasting peace. Salamat po. I can maybe, you do not waste my time. I do not want to disappoint your time. So, can have one or two, Secretary, if...
Thank you, Mr. President. One or two questions from the Malacañang Press Corps. Yes, please.
Can't hear you. Why don't you just stand beside me?
Good afternoon po, President. Clazel Pardilla po from PTV4. Isinusulong po ni Agriculture Secretary Manny Piñol na gawing legal po o padokumentuhan po yung mga smuggled rice na ipinapasok po sa Zamboanga, Basilan, Sulu at Tawi-Tawi. Ano po yung take po natin doon?
Well, those smuggled rice have not paid any taxes or tariff or whatever. So, they are confiscated at disposal of the government, and maybe I shall distribute it for free or go down to the last prices, prevailing market prices.
So, President, pabor po kayo na illegalize yung smuggled rice?
Hindi ko makuha yung...
Kung pabor daw po, Mr. President, doon sa sinabi ni Secretary Piñol na illegalize yung smuggled rice.
No, the smuggling itself? No, of course not. That would be destructive to the economy. You'd put down on the market in turmoil. Smuggled rice unrestrained, that would promote disorder in this country.
Next question.
Maybe we can import and lose. I-import natin, ipagbili natin at a price that malulugi tayo. Pero we'll peg it at the price that the Filipino can afford. We can lose but not allow smuggling in this country. It's the other way around. Mag-import tayo tapos magpalugi na lang. At least meron tayong benchmark kung magkano ang maubos ang pera natin.
Next question.
Hi, sir. Jeneline Kabiling from Manila Bulletin. Sir, there are calls to for Agriculture Secretary Piñol and the NFA officials to resign due to their alleged incompetence over the rice crisis. What's your take on this, Mr. President?
You know, all officials, including me, are bound by laws on the matter. Rice, whatever it is, there are laws to be followed. Maybe the laws are weak or unenforceable. All we have to do is to improve on those laws, not necessarily fire people. Hintayin na lang ninyo because October, I think Belio going to run for senator. There's no need to fire him. Just wait September, October. And I don't see any serious offense there. We have not really lost anything except that there's an aberration in the market. Now, I'm just warning the traders, lalo na ang tiyan ng Pilipino. Do not force me to resort to emergency measures. Because if you do that, and time is very limited, I will not allow Filipinos to go hungry. And if there's an artificial scheme going around, I don't care if it's really the forces of the market that would impact on. Pero kung may nakita ako na hoarding kalukuhan, I will not hesitate to exercise the powers of the President, and I will ask the military and the police to raid your warehouses, bodegas, and I will just get you subject, of course, to just compensation. I can do that, and if I said you force me, I will.
Thank you, Mr. President. Due to lack of time, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Mr. President.
Salamat ninyong tanan.
Ikaw ang mamuno para sa pagbabago. Sawa na ang bayan ko sa magnanakaw na tao. Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mag-aahon. Sa piling mo, di ko mawawala ang korupsyon. Tayo na, Pilipinas,